What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, July 9th. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how possibly $16 billion could be inflowing within the whole crypto market, and that will also affect the dog's price. We're going to look at some also innovations happening within the Rune ecosystem that benefit dog. We're going to also get an update on whale wallets. Are they accumulating? Are they dumping? Or are they just holding? And also some great news for dog holders. If you own dog or have dog in your wallet, you potentially have received a free airdrop of the epic Rune token. We're going to explain that in a little bit, but also at the very end, I'm going to share with you charting and analysis, as we always do on our channel, to share with you what potentially could happen with dog in the short to immediate term. So with that said, as always, be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So right now, dog is up 3.59%, hovering around a 463 million market cap. Now, the whole crypto market cap, especially meme coins, have taken a huge hit. If you look over the past 7 days, most of the coins that we're seeing, the prominent ones, are in the 20% negative, including dog. So dog is no unique circumstance. It's not just happening to dog, but also top meme coins as well. Floki, dog, with hat. And this is all happening because Bitcoin's price ended up taking a dump all the way down to around close to 54,000. But what's most important is that we have to compare the dog Rune token to the #1 dog meme coin of all time, Dogecoin. Now, how is dog performing against Doge? Well, apparently it's performing a lot better compared to Dogecoin. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about the $16 billion that's going to possibly be inflowing into the crypto market. Now, FTX, which we all know was a huge scandal because of Sam Bankman-Fried defrauding its customers, well, FTX went through its bankruptcy process, and now it's able to repay back most of its money back to its investors, institutions, and creditors. So what will happen, say for instance, 75%, let's just make up a number, 75% of the investors that receive their money back decide, you know what, I want to put my money back into the system. I want to buy more crypto, but not on FTX, but maybe on a different exchange. Well, that's going to boost the price. More importantly, Bitcoin. What happens with Bitcoin will affect altcoins, gaming altcoins, and more importantly, meme coins. And what will happen is if Bitcoin pumps into the multi-billions of dollars, or say for instance, maybe it's $10 billion rather than $16 billion, well, that will push the price high, and that will also send meme coins such as dog to the moon. Remember, dog performs much stronger than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin takes a dump, dog takes a dump harder. But when Bitcoin takes a pump, dog pumps harder, if that makes any sense. And you don't have to take my words for it. We even have Anthony Scaramucci from Skybridge saying the exact same thing. He even predicts the price of Bitcoin being 100,000 by end of year. Can you imagine where the dog Rune token, its price will be? Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. Don't worry, I'll share with you my thoughts and opinions at the very end of the video. Now, let's talk about some new things. So Kucoin Futures made an announcement regarding this whole new futures prediction campaign. So roughly they had around 1,200 users at the time I had seen this, but it has increased to around 1,600 a few hours later. So this is actually quite interesting that Kucoin Futures is taking this to a whole new level. I think sooner or later, Kucoin itself is going to list this for spot trading. I can see that happening very, very soon. Now let's talk about some innovations. So we know how we've been talking about how we really want there to be a way to buy these Rune tokens, not in bulk. We want to find something where there's like an instant swapping tool. Well, here's one company called DotSwap that's decided to provide the first Bitcoin native AMM swap. Now you can swap basically your Bitcoin instantly for any Rune token. But keep in mind, before you even swap or use this swap program, you have to keep in mind the slippage fee, or AKA the service fee. What's really interesting is that it's saying that I would trade 1 Bitcoin, which is roughly $57,000, and what I would get back is less than 5 million tokens. Now, the reason that's important to note is because if you actually have 25 to 30,000 US dollars in Bitcoin, Well, that would actually give you 5 million tokens. So there's something going on here that's really off right now other than the slippage fee. So be very cautious when you use swapping features like this. Just don't go swapping aimlessly and end up paying almost $15,000 or more in a mysterious fee that does not make any sense. So that's why I say pay attention. But nonetheless, the reason I bring this up is because people are innovating and we are so early that right now swaps haven't really been implemented perfectly, but it's happening slowly as we speak. Now, I did mention that dog holders received a token airdrop. Now, if you don't know, back on July 5th, which was just a few days ago, Epic, which is another Rune token, decided to airdrop all these other token holders of these different runes. So dog was definitely one of them. So what could you have expected in your wallet? So this is what you should expect as of yesterday and today. So roughly some people received 1,000 Epic tokens. I received 2,000 Epic tokens. Now some people say that they haven't received it just yet. So maybe give it some time because it is Bitcoin. It takes a lot of time for many wallets to be airdropped these specific tokens within the Bitcoin ecosystem, especially the Rune ecosystem. And then there are some people asking questions. Well, what if I bought dog on Gate.io, a centralized exchange? Would you still qualify for those tokens? I don't exactly know because it's a centralized exchange. You may not, that's just my opinion. Because when you use a decentralized wallet, Xverse or Leather, maybe possibly OKX wallet, you are decentralized, so that means whatever tokens that you're airdrop are going to go to your decentralized wallet. When it comes to centralized exchanges, I don't know what happens. Basically, maybe Gate.io benefits from that because technically they're the holders of your dog. You are never the holder of your own cryptocurrency, not your keys, not your crypto. That's kind of how the rule runs. But I just want to remind everybody, nonetheless, that Runestones are at an absolute discount. So the lowest cost for each Runestone is roughly around $700 to $780, give or take, by the time of this recording. The reason that's important is because these are dirt cheap. You can still get the second and third airdrop of what the Rune token will give you later on down the road. Again, that's a whole different video in itself. But with these at a steep discount around $780, remember these ran up to roughly around close to $7,000 or more when it was at its all-time high price. And that's because people wanted to get the dog airdrop. So you can see how there's a benefit there. So right now, I'm not gonna sleep on this. I think Rune tokens are absolute steal in my personal opinion. Now let's talk about the wallet of whale holders. Have they been selling? Have they been buying? Well, to me, it doesn't really seem like it's moved too much. A couple million here, a couple million there, but it's not the hundreds of millions. So that right now, they're just kind of staying steady as of right now. I think we're just waiting to see where the market is at, but who knows? Maybe based on where the market sentiment is, possibly right now we're in the uncertainty era. So right now we did go through possibly a disbelief. No one really believed that this thing was ever going to come back up, and it did. And then now we took a nice retracement back to the downside. Now people are feeling uncertain of dog's future. But that's typically where the whales, the sharks, these people who are in the game for so long, they buy the dips, they buy when there's blood in the water, blood in the market. So they buy that dip and then they ride it out. And you'll see something crazy, something like this. Again, anything can happen with Bitcoin, anything can happen with Rune tokens, anything can happen with dog, the number1 meme coin. So let's go into the charting and analysis. So right now we are still within the buy zone territory. Now we did see that at one point we were above this MA cross, and also we were above the RSI, the relative strength index. But I thought that was a bullish announcement, but because of that, Bitcoin did something that no one saw coming, going from 60,000 all the way down to 54,000. That obviously reflected into the price. We call that a black swan event, but it does not mean that this token has died. In fact, it's only shown some great transactions. Now, if you look at the daily time frame, if you notice, we actually have 2 green days. That's really good in my opinion because it's showing there's more strength. Yeah, the wicks may not be that long, the candles may not be that long, but nonetheless, anything below a 50% Fibonacci retracement seems to me that's primed to break out to the upside. Now, as a conclusion and statement, you're going to see some consolidation happening within dog because Bitcoin's in consolidation. So whatever happens with Bitcoin, pay attention to Bitcoin's price. But I definitely think that DOG can decouple from Bitcoin at any moment in time or just pump harder than Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin takes a dip, do not be surprised if DOG and other meme coins take a dip as well. But I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. I'm just here to share with you an update that's happened on today, Tuesday, July 9th. So as always, by supporting this channel, please smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding DOG out of the moon. Until then, see you guys and girls next time.